Senior Master Certified ASC Mechanic. Vern's been married for 32 years to Holly Bastian. They have 2 sons, one who is a U.S. Marine veteran. They have 1 grandson. They are the Northeast Missouri Patriot Guard Riders ride team. Vern serves as the organization's senior ride captain. Holly serves as a ride captain, logistics officer, and a new PGR member contact for all of Missouri. Vern deeply believes in the respect due to our country's veterans by serving on the board of directors for the Great River Honor Flight. Please help me welcome Vern Bastian.
First and foremost, I want to thank the invitation to come up and speak to you all today. And I'm going to start my speech with one question. How many patriotic Americans do we have here today? Thank you for that, and I hope we get a few more when I get done with this speech. What is the Patriot Guard Riders? We are a diverse group of riders across the nation. We are over 200,000 members nationwide. We ride, get your glasses on, I can't see a thing. Okay. We're state to state, nationwide. We honor fallen soldiers at funeral services across the country. We have one thing in common besides motorcycles. We have an unwavering respect for those who risk their very lives for America's freedoms and security. We share this respect. Please join us. We don't care what you ride, what your political views are, or whether you're a hawk or a dove. It is not a requirement to be a veteran. It doesn't matter where you're from or what your income is. You don't even have to ride. The only prerequisite is respect. What we do, our main mission is to stand in respect at services of a fallen hero. We do this as invited guests of the family. Each mission has 2 basic objectives. Number 1, show our sincere respect to the fallen soldier, his family, and his community. Number 2, seal the mourning family from any protesters or any group of protesters that may show up. We have found out that if we do rule number 1, we have accomplished rule number 2. We do most of this through the internet. This organization will bring together an amount of group of people that you cannot imagine. Most missions end up with the Patriot Guard Riders, American Legion Riders, 1%ers, which is the roughest motorcycle group you'll ever meet in the world, Christian bikers. But we all come together under one flag, and that's this one. As a motorcyclist myself, a lot of us wear leather. On our vest, we'll tell you a story. Each one of us wear our patches proudly. On my back is a patch called the Fallen Heroes Patch. Around the circumference of this patch states, a nation which forgets its defenders will itself be forgotten. Under my watch, not going to happen. We have mission at this time, which is hard for me to say, but we have a fallen soldier in the state of Missouri. Specialist Jason David Bengar from Columbia. Yesterday we had 9 bikes show up at the Columbia Airport to escort this young man and his family from the airport to the funeral home. Tomorrow we will stand with our flag shoulder to shoulder at visitation so the family can see the show of respect. Monday we will do the same. We will offer an escort of bikes with big flags. That blue one out there in the middle will be one of them that will be escorting this young man home. We not only do this for our fallen soldiers, we do this for our veterans. Any family member that feels that they need the Patriot Guard to be there, all you got to do is call. as it states in a poem that I will read now, titled Under the Leather and Behind the Shades. This will tell it all. Under the leather and behind the shades stands a biker. We ride for the sense of freedom it gives us, the courage to take the road less traveled and the chance that we may encounter something new. We ride for the freedom, for the friendships we make along the way, as well as the solitude of the open road. We don't really care what you ride, just that you do. Under the leather and behind the shades is a beating heart, a heart filled with compassion that on any given day will be riding for someone in need. Ask one of us for help, but don't be surprised when all of us show up. Under the leather and behind the shades stands a proud American. We are diverse a group of people that you could ever possibly assemble. We are men, women, tradesmen, doctors, lawyers, retirees, military, civilian, and on and on and on. We stand silently with reverence and with one voice that, in the silence, can be overwhelming. Under the leather and behind the shades stand an invited guest to the funeral of a soldier that we most likely have never met. We hold the flag of our nation as a tribute to the greatest sacrifice anyone can make. Out of respect for the fallen, we travel to stand firm for a family, a community, and a nation to lean on. Under the leather and behind the shades stands a biker with sons, daughters, brothers, and sisters of our own. Beneath the rough exterior, we tremble and weep at your loss. You may not see that, for we are there to support you. That is why we stand so silently under the leather and behind the shades. At this time, I'd like to have all members of the Patriot Guard Riders please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, the Patriot Guard Riders. As we have servicemen and women overseas in what the military calls the sandbox, I want Macon County, I want them people to hear, Macon County, I ask the question one more time. How many proud, patriotic Americans do we have here? At this time, I would like to introduce a fellow Patriot Guard member, a person I consider a brother. He is a Marine veteran. He is our speaker for our Reads Across America at Jacksonville Cemetery. Very good friend, Kevin Blue.